A frightened, unlikely people in the middle of a war they didn't expect to win and had every reason to lose. I want you to put this into perspective. How many of you guys think, Levi, do you think you could come up here and take on a Navy SEAL? I have a friend in Minnesota. His name is Lewis. He's a Navy SEAL. Seriously, he's a Navy SEAL. No. Retired Navy SEAL. Do you think you could kick his butt? You went through basic training, didn't you? Yeah. Yeah? Do you think you could take him? Probably not. Okay. Anybody here think they could take a Navy SEAL? Brandon, could you take one? No? I bet your father-in-law could whip your butt. You're like, no. Brandon's like, did you see what I was carrying yesterday morning? No. But seriously, that's what was going on, guys. That was 1775. When people like Levi, people like Brandon went up against the best army on the planet. Put that in perspective. This wasn't the French with their little white flags. This wasn't the Swiss, the people from Switzerland, with the Swedish with their little pocket knife. This was the best army on the planet. And farmers, normal people like you and me, were going up against that army. Had every reason to lose. And in the middle of that impossible war, they decided the word had to get delivered. And they built something to carry it before they even had a country to carry it across. I believe the hand of providence was on that. But that is a small thing next to what God has done. Because when heaven decided it had a message that had to reach you, he didn't send it on paper. He sent it in a person. In John chapter 1, verse 14, we read that the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. That's how important we are to God. And that courier walked every road, climbed every hill, knocked on doors decent people avoided, turned nobody away. And when the storm finally came in the form of a garden, a whipping post, a cross, a borrowed grave, neither the snow nor the rain nor the heat nor the gloom of that night stopped him from taking up that cross for you and me. He delivered himself to you. And on the third morning, he signed this letter with his resurrection. Isn't that amazing? At the end of his road, an old man in a cell picked up a pen one last time and he wrote, I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. So here's the question this morning. Not just are you delivering this letter that was once delivered to you. I love that turn of phrase in 1 Corinthians chapter 15. Go look it up, 1 Corinthians 15. Paul says, moreover, brethren, I declare unto you, or more, brethren, And he talks about, I've delivered this thing to you. That which was first delivered to me. What was delivered to him? A letter of grace, a letter of mercy. So here's a question this morning. A message has come to your door. What are you going to do with it? Because you can't say it didn't arrive. You've heard it. He who believeth and is baptized will be saved. You've heard it. If you love me, you will keep my commandments. You've heard it. The carrier has done his job. The letter is in your hands. What are you going to do with it this morning? If you've never obeyed his voice in baptism, why not today? If you've wandered off the route, why not come home? If his word, like Jeremiah, has put a burning in your bones this morning, don't put it out. Because neutral is an answer. Silence is an answer. Later is an answer. And they're answers that are ones that God is not looking for. The message has got through. He's asking you to sign for it. He's asking you to make a decision. Be baptized for the remission of your sins. Come back to the straight and narrow path. Deliver this letter to others. That is what he's looking for. If you need to respond, come forward and respond as we sing.